It's not that I don't like gambling. I like gambling. I just don't like who I become when I gamble. That's my problem. And
Who's this nigga
Who
talking
do you
about?
become, Flash the
no,
philosopher?
because
Who do you
I'm
become?
A loser.
I'm gonna
A
tell y'all.
loser.
No,
That's
no,
who
no,
you
no,
A loser? He
no,
becomes a
no,
loser.
no. Actually, this is what I want to say. Now, I've lost before. Don't get it twisted. Gambling was not always a positive thing for me, but the last time I really gambled, so I was working at a place where we wasn't supposed to be gambling, of course, and we was playing dice and shit, CeeLo, and it was a bunch of niggas who was working, and we was betting money. It wasn't like we was betting like 10, 20s, whatever, and at some point you realize I'm hitting the bank for my paycheck, so I got to stop at some point. And up. I was up so much that niggas had to get out the game because my hand was so hot. And I start just becoming this enigma where I start talking shit and I'm making niggas feel away. And I remember the dude who was like, it was me and him versus 1-on-1. I was up like $1,800 on the nigga and shit. And then I work with this guy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm striking dice. I know he got kids and shit. I'm like, fuck them kids. Cause I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win, boy.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Mash, aka the Spew God Drip Drip. Please say the drip drip. I need you to stop what you're doing right now. You stop what you're doing and hit the subscribe button. Don't worry, I'll wait. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Now let's get ratchet the sophisticated way.
Welcome back, Tribe.
How's everyone doing today?
We feeling
Better
good,
now that I can see everyone. Hi, guys.
What up? What up?
Yo, why everybody dressing all black except me? Why am I the only brown chocolate?
We dressed in
I
all
don't
black,
know.
like the Omen.
Facts.
Have your friends
Okay.
Have your
saying
friends
this is from
saying
my
this is
homie.
from my homie.
And you know me.
You know me.
You didn't get the memo, Flash. You ain't have a
nobody
no black.
told me. Nobody told me.
Nobody told you? Oh, you
So
feel
good.
left down? You
Nah,
feel
I feel
left
different.
down?
I feel special.
You want to take a second so you can
Okay.
put your shirt on?
No, I feel special.
Fuck out of here. Let's go, Mo. Let's roll.
Let's
together.
go.
Let's go put it on.
And hey,
Mo.
tribe.
What's
Welcome to another episode of Sophisticatedly Ratchet. How y'all doing out there?
Feeling
But
good,
before
man.
we start, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're
Facts.
trying to get to 1,000+ followers. Y'all have to do that. Like, comment, subscribe.
You know the vibe.
Like, comment,
Appreciate
subscribe.
Appreciate
Like,
you.
comment, subscribe.
Those three.
In that
Exactly. There we go. So, of course, I want to introduce you to my peoples who I love and cherish. I'm going to start off with, hey, what's good, Shake? I'm starting with you
Yeah.
today.
What it do? It's your boy Shake. What it do? Mr. HSD. Let's go.
order.
Okay. That's what you're giving us. Thank you, Shake.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
it.
that.
Yeah, we like when he don't talk. Come on. We enjoy this part.
All right, we about to go to the slippery slidey, the one that be spewing on his shit. What's good,
Yo,
Mash?
Ain't shit. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Mash, aka the Spew God Drip Drip. Please say the drip drip.
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 Dang, I appreciate the deep drip. Pause.
Pause.
For those who don't know, represent South Jamaica Queens. Only Queens make kings. And yeah, we out here dripping.
All right. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't introduce myself in the number 3 slot, of course. It's your girl, Mo.
Facts.
Uptown, baby. Uptown, baby.
You
What's
know
good?
You know what you from.
Mo. I hail from Co-op City, Section 5. Don't ever zone my shit. I
Ever.
represent everything Bronx. Okay?
Big B.
Next, we go into our... Ooh, so you feel the chill? Did y'all feel that blow? I
Always,
feel a little-
always.
Yeah,
Nipples is
always,
hard.
right?
My toes curled
All
up.
right. We go into the Ice Queen TJ. Good.
Hey, Tribe, it's the Unicorn Gemini TJ. I bring duality to the podcast. They also know me as the Ice Queen.
There she go.
Hi, Tribe. Welcome back.
Hi,
And
TJ.
of course, not last. No, he is last, but he's not
Damn.
least.
Okay.
It is our Beer Gang member, Flash. What's good?
Put a big B on my shit. That's big babe. Watch yourself, man. Don't misintroduce me. But yeah, yo, today I am the man that is hustling for the niggas who ain't here. Okay, it's your boy Flash the philosopher. It is he. It is me. It is I. Gang, gang. What up, y'all?
That's got to
Hey.
be one of my favorite ones so far.
Yeah,
That's one
All
of my
right.
favorite ones so
yeah.
far. That was good.
It's real shit.
We love that. We love that. And of course, after our introductions, I just want to say it's time to get ratchet the sophisticated way.
Yeah, we do
So
that.
I just want to tell us what today's topic is money talks, love walks, my relationship with bank accounts with Bay.
Oh
Okay, so
yeah,
keep that in mind.
it's juicy.
But of course, before we jump into our episode, we must get to
The
the
uh,
word of the
word of
week.
the
Word of
week.
the week.
Word of the
Word of
week.
the week.
Word of the
Word
week.
of the
Word
week.
of the week.
Word of the
We
week.
like to
Word
learn
of the week.
before we
Word of the
earn.
week.
I
Hey,
can't do
I
that,
like that. We
TJ.
got to, hey,
That's
we
mad
got
funny
All
to
movement.
right, all right, all
learn
right.
before we earn, baby.
What it do? It's your boy Shake back again, and I'm here to introduce you to today's word of the week. And today's word of the week, bump, is penurious. All
I
right,
like that.
penurious is an adjective, and it's spelled Penurious. Right, we got that. All right,
Okay.
and it means extremely poor, poverty stricken, or poverty stricken. All right. Um, I'm gonna use it in a sentence, okay? All right. So after the stripper lost her looks, she became a penurious scallywag.
Scallywag. Okay. I like that. That's very penurious of you. Ooh. What we talk? Oh, so yo, me and Mash, we was looking at flights, and there was a flight that went from Atlanta to JFK and then back to Fort Lauderdale to get to Fort Lauderdale. And I told Matt this is broke nigga behavior in case you want to get to Fort Lauderdale and shit. So I believe that was penurious behavior.
For sure.
That's an old shit.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
some
Okay.
broke. That's some broke
Nice.
shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. I used to travel by bus to Atlanta, bro, every month or so. You know what I mean?
Bus?
But and my
Bus?
friend used to say that was traveling poor, right?
bro.
So that's traveling penurious, okay?
Okay, all right.
For sure.
I
For
got it.
sure.
I got it.
Wow.
Let them know
Okay.
how to play the game, tribe.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, oh
Yes.
yeah.
So,
All right,
go
so
ahead.
yeah, so just to let you guys know, all right, so we are going to be using this word throughout the episode, and the person that uses the word the most wins. All right, every time you hear a ding,
Oh, you queued me up.
yeah, my fault.
My fault.
Somebody just used the word, okay? And guess what? You're free to play with us. Please make sure you have a drink, a smoke, or whatever your what is it? Your guilty pleasure
That'd be
is.
a like
Okay?
party
Yo,
flavor.
drink some tea with us. Like if you got tea and shit,
Yeah.
like if you brewing some tea,
Drink water.
Yeah.
You good.
Whatever
Take
your
a
vice
sip.
is. Water,
Yeah.
As soon as you
tea.
hear the word.
yeah.
Don't poke. We don't promote here. So it's KB
Yes.
Unless
Oh
it's a different
gosh.
poke, all right?
Yes. Thank you for that.
All right, thank you, Shay.
So, guys, let's talk about what inspired this episode.
Okay,
We got some mail.
we got some
It
mail.
is it is mail time.
right.
It is mail time.
The mail's here. You've got mail.
Gang, gang.
Yes. We got mail.
I love that intro.
Yeah. So, tribe, let me tell y'all. So, we received a DM from a tribe member by the name of Tasha from Newark, New Jersey.
She thirsty.
Yes. So this is what's basically going on. Tasha and her bae of 3 years were looking for their first apartment together. And after finding a spot, the landlord does a credit check and she found out her partner is in rough financial shape. 200K in student debt and 60K in credit card debt. Ooh, girl.
What's this nigga studying to be a doctor?
Okay. I don't know.
That's a lot.
So that's a lot of numbers that I just read. 200K in student debt and 60K in credit card debt. Whew. Okay. So Tasha wants to know, y'all. She wants to know if she should be responsible for bailing him out or should she walk away from the relationship? Ooh, wait, I gotta sip a little tea for that. Hold on now.
Okay.
Crazy.
Well, I ain't got no tea.
Yeah, that's
All right, what did y'all? Whew, what do y'all think about that?
Who want to go first on that one?
I know. I'm like, that's hot.
Okay.
You
Go
go
ahead,
first,
Mash.
Mash.
Go ahead, man.
You want me to go first? All right, so go ahead, Shake. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Shake look like he ready.
I was gonna say, my thing is, if she's going into this with him now, that she's just finding out, because he obviously didn't feel like he needed to share that information, because I feel like she should have knew that before they decided they were gonna move in together.
Ding that man.
That's one thing. If he has a plan to get it paid off, it's cool. I feel like, he has a plan, let him work through the plan, and love conquers all. But if this nigga is expecting her to come in and be Captain Save-A-Ho, that's a problem, okay? If he expects her to come in and save him, like, save me, all right? That's now a problem, because you came into this thinking you're just going to be splitting the bill, and now you got other bills you're going to be splitting now. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or he's not going to be even going to be able to contribute as much as expected. So, I mean, my personal opinion, just make sure he has a plan. That's it. Before you guys decide to move further.
I agree with that sentiment. I also think that I don't think it's either or. So her question was, should she be responsible for bailing him out, or should she leave the relationship? I don't think she should do either one of those things. I don't think she should be responsible for it. I think that if she is financially savvy, Tasha, shout out to you for having your shit together. Your partner just needs some help, right? Maybe you could give him some tips. Maybe, y'all could have a, like Shake said, y'all should have talked about this prior for sure before y'all decided to live together. But maybe you could give him some tips and he can help work on his shit. But I don't think you should be responsible for it. And I don't think you should walk away, because, that might not be a reflection of who he is or how good of a partner he is. He's a little fucked up right now, But that's my thoughts. I don't think it's either or.
And I agree with Matt.
Go ahead, TJ. No, go ahead. I'll go after you.
No, I was going to say, I just agree with Mash. And I think the question was, should she be responsible for bailing him out? No, but does she have the means to bail him out? Because a chick that don't have it can't do that, right? So but if she got it like that, maybe she could hook him up. And bailing him out doesn't necessarily mean paying his bills. Bailing him out means, hey, let's get on a plan, like Shake said. Let's see what your credit score is. Let's make sure that we stop using the credit card. Let's make sure that you're making all the payments. Let's see exactly how much we can put towards it to eradicate the debt. And, student loans, that could sit there for a little bit. You know what I mean? But the credit card debt, $60K is a lot. You know what I mean? So, there's different ways that she could bail him out without supporting him financially and paying for everything. But stay with your man if he's okay. That may not just be his strong suit.
Yeah. I agree with what everyone said, Tasha. I don't think you should be responsible for financially bailing him out, but I don't think you should leave him either, because if he's a great man and this is just the one area where he struggles in, is $200K in student loans. I don't know what his profession is, or that could be maybe he's a doctor. I have no idea.
He better be a doctor.
You know what I mean? But he has $200K in student loans. So you can't, right. So you can't, you really don't want to hold that against him, but you can find ways and sit down and plan. And for all we know, he may already have a plan in process on how he's paying these things. But that's a conversation that you and him got to have, Tasha, to know where is he at in regards to the $60K in credit card? Where is he at in regards to the $200K? For all we know, he may work at a place where they may forgive that particular loan that he has. Those are kind of conversations y'all need to be having to find out, is that loan forgivable? Because certain aspects of the job they may put a little dent in that loan. So the bottom line is y'all need to communicate and have a conversation, Tasha. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
One thing I wanted to mention too is I saw this thing on TikTok a few weeks ago, but it was like, when you're moving in with someone, you need to make sure that you can afford the rent by yourself. So if something goes wrong, like, you need to be able to make sure that you can maintain that, because you can't be homeless because this person right here is financially irresponsible. You know what I mean? Like, going into this, my thing is that, just keep that in mind, Tosh. All right? Make sure that when you're going in, hey, just make sure it's something that you can afford by yourself in case you realize, okay, this person is irresponsible and it doesn't work out. Okay? So that's
a really good tip.
Yep. All right. Me personally, I think what was it? Tasha?
Yes, Tasha.
Yeah, Tasha from Jersey.
From Newark, New Jersey.
Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Newark, New Jersey. All right, big up. But I think she should stop pocket watching. I think she should stop pocket watching her partner like that. Now you just need to worry about if this man can pay the rent. You don't got to dig into this man life. No, go any deeper. Let that man be a man. Because you at this point she's trying to figure out the man is for her, I should say. So this is part of that discovery. Make sure that man could pay his bills and do what you're supposed to do, because this is the next portion of your life. So figure it out. But I don't think it's her problem. I agree with what y'all was saying. For the most part, it's not her problem. I don't think she should worry about it. But yeah, get out that man's pockets. That's not your responsibility, unless he just real bad.
Tasha, don't listen to his ass. Be all up in his pocket. If you want your man to contribute the bills, you need to know
That's
everything.
why she ain't know, because she wasn't
man.
in his pockets before. Shit.
Facts.
That's why she ain't know none of this information.
Let that man figure it out, Tash. All right, because either you gonna make pretty bad choices, or you gonna figure out why you should never make bad choices. Okay, bro, I don't know.
Nah, he's gonna continue making bad choices if she don't address it. So
that's a possibility.
Be all up in his pocket.
Because that's the thing you have to think about. Like, if he's already making bad financial choices, there's a possibility that this is just something he does. And I mean, bad financial choices can kind of be an indicator of other shit he could be lacking in. You know what I'm saying? That she just never noticed before.
Lying.
You know what I mean? So yeah. So
Divorce, like the biggest issue in divorces is finances. It's always finances.
Big.
So if you're thinking of husband material, Tosh, nah.
This is what I'm saying. I don't want her to struggle. I want her to also understand, like, if this man is just bad with finances and that ain't for you, but you got to go.
Go ahead, man.
I'm just curious. Like, in the start of the relationship, was he penurious? Like, was he always financially, unable to contribute?
I mean, we don't know that information because she didn't share that. But fair. I do want to ask y'all a question, since we was kind of talking about. Since we was kind of talking about credit cards and stuff, let me ask y'all: does a person's credit card score reflect their character and reliability in other areas of their life?
Absolutely not. Could credit score go up and down with the wind and the water and the air, like everything around it, the sun, the moon? Nah, because one day my credit score is this, one day is this. So no,
absolutely,
it's really how you handle it. It's really how you handle it. How many accounts do you have open? How long has your credit history been? And always try to stay under that 20%. They say 30%, but I say 20% utilization rate. So no, your credit score is going to fluctuate all the time, but the things that really matter are like your utilization rate. How much credit do you have? Are you on time with the payment? Stuff like that. Focus on that, not the number.
Yeah, TJ, I disagree with you wholeheartedly.
I see it both ways.
I love a person with
You're
a good
the
credit
nemesis
score.
of this episode. What the hell?
You damn the fuck right. I'm trying to reverse my broke nigga behavior. Okay, I'm telling you.
It sounded like it's coming from a broke nigga. This is bad decisions, bad financial decisions from a broke nigga. That's what you sound like.
Nah, because
you telling on yourself.
Nah, you ever look at somebody with like an incredibly high score? You gotta look at them like, nigga, what are you doing? And like I will, because you know what, I need to learn from you to a certain degree, because I admire people who take some type of effort to say like, yo, I want to make sure a lot of the things that I have in life, especially we talking about credit will buy you so much shit if your shit is in order, or have you accrue so much wealth and assets if your credit is in order. So when I see people who are in charge of their credit at a very high level, I also understand that these people are probably usually financial responsible. They can probably retire early. They got all they shit in order. In my mind, they doing life right to a certain degree, as far as money and energy being a thing with how they control things around their life. So yeah, to be able to control something even as far as your credit score, they doing something either on a monthly basis, on a yearly basis, something that is maintaining their spiritual version of money with what it can buy them and what they have access to. So yes, am I going to judge a person for having a pretty low score? Nah, we all go through shit. But you can't be satisfied with that, knowing that there's much more potential for you to get, and which will ultimately increase like how much shit you can do in life, because it's not everything is about embracing the struggle. That's my 2 cents.
I'm sophisticated ratchet on this though, you know. So I'm kind of in between. You know, because
That's why I said it's in between for me.
I kind of agree with Flash. I ain't gonna hold you.
What?
A good
Cut
credit
both
score,
they mic off.
A good credit score turned me on. I ain't gonna lie. Like shit, girl. What you say your credit score is? Yeah, say that to me again. Ooh, seven. What? Ooh,
855.
855. That's gonna make my dick hard.
Wait, time out. Can we put quick question?
Ladies,
Like,
run.
what is an appropriate credit score in y'all opinion? Like, what do you think is a
I think
appropriate
750
number?
and better. 750 and better is like, for me, I feel like it's a great credit score. I can't say appropriate because, like TJ said, sometimes your credit score, your credit score flows. It fluctuates.
No. But what I'm saying is that you ever heard a nigga say his credit score and you be like, I ain't never know could get that low. that make you feel away.
It was 390.
I know it's not funny. But there are some
720
people
and
who are
higher,
embarrassed by that
That's not
score.
funny.
You know what I mean? Like some people just don't feel comfortable saying it because they know it's not at the place where they want it to be.
Exactly.
But to answer the question, do I think it reflects their character? I'm gonna say no. I don't think it reflects their character because credit stores also don't consider when you lose your job or like when you go through hard times in life, right? You know, you might have a job loss and then you need to use the money that's available to you to stay afloat, right? And that may put a dent in your shit and drop significantly, right? So that don't mean they're a bad person, but life happens to all of us, and you know what I mean? They had to make adjustments based on what was available to them, you know? So I don't think that one is a deciding factor on the other, but I do give niggas the crooked eye when I see that they shit is like below 5. Like your shit below 5, I'm like, we could work on that. We could work on that.
Nah, but
I wanted to tag in on something. Go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, I would say I agree with you, Mash, but we also have to put into perspective because a lot of times when people start off in college, that's when they hit them with the credit card. So at that point in time, you may not be
100%.
versed on how to utilize a credit card. So now when you're into your credit score may look crazy. Your credit score may look crazy because at the time when you obtained the credit card, you didn't know what the hell you was doing with it. Right? You were just frivolously using it. So when you factor that in, you know, that may not be based on the person's character at all because they didn't know what they were doing at the time. And now that they have the knowledge of how the credit card is supposed to be utilized, it's like, okay, now let me try to, you know, get myself in order with that. So I wouldn't say that's necessarily their character, but you know.
Yeah, let me tell you something. When people say they didn't know how to use a credit card, like, bitch, you didn't know you had to pay that money back? Is that what you're telling me? You didn't know?
Bro.
You just keep on using money. This is it.
In
Their
defense, in college, they target college students.
They do.
Bro,
They
I
do
knew I
that.
had to pay money
There was
back.
tables lined up outside. I'm telling you.
This is borrowed cash, bro. How do you not know that this is borrowed money?
Crazy interest.
Maybe
rate,
more now.
You know?
I'm saying maybe more
Because you
now.
broke. When you in college, you broke, nigga. That's how you know. Like
You just think it's
you
free?
ain't got bread like that. You ain't working like that, and you gotta survive.
Nigga,
you
you
gotta
in
pay
college.
books, you gotta eat.
You see,
All those things cost dollars, bro.
You
So
see-
I understand those people who get put in
Right.
those situations because that's all they got at the time.
right, and let's be honest. You hear about even the kerfuffles. You know, rappers get put in because when you get like an advance, that's not necessarily your money, nigga. That's borrowed money. So yeah, anything that's borrowed, especially when you see it in higher amounts than what you can currently physically pull out your bank account, that make motherfuckers excited. Absolutely, nigga. The first time I had a credit card, everybody got Christmas gifts. Everybody. Ask me if I still do that shit. Like you, if I give you a gift, just know it's out of love. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not going broke for nobody. Absolutely
Y'all
not.
wilding. I don't know.
I think that you can only get to that point once you've experienced what debt feel like. I feel like until you feel it and you acknowledge like what a 23% interest rate mean, like that's really how much that dollar is worth to you, 28% or 23%. You know, like that's coin that you have to pay back after the fact, but you don't know till you know. You know what I mean? So
See, that's the part that I could see you not understanding is the fact that these interest rates are going to continue to add up. I can understand you are not understanding that, right? But the not understanding that you have to pay that shit back, that's you just decided not to pay back. You made bad decisions. That's it. It's not that you didn't know. You made bad decisions at that age.
Well, to piggyback on that, Shake, is like credit card companies were purposefully making it cryptic on the credit reports so you wouldn't be able to determine what the percentage rate was. There was actually a law that made them change it and be more forthcoming about what those things were because they would hide it in the fine print back in the day when we were getting credit cards.
Who was really checking their credit though? You know what I'm saying? It's for me, it's just the basis of I'm borrowing money, I have to pay it back. That's what I'm saying. Like that is a fundamental thing.
I get that 100%. But what I'm saying is
I understand all the slime shit shit that the banks do, though. I get that, though.
Right. So now that they changed it, we all can have a conversation of what interest rates are now. But before we weren't having conversations about what interest rates are because it was hidden.
Mm-hmm. And for those who don't know, an annual percentage rate means that's how much you'll be paying back if you left it on there for a year. So if the percentage rate is 20% and you took out $1,000, you'll be paying, if you leave that $1,000 in there for the entire year, you'll be paying $200 on that $1,000. So for every $1,000 is another $200. So $3,000, you're paying back $600 at the end of the year, extra on top of whatever you borrow.
Look at that.
Thank you, Shay. That was very.
I said if you leave it.
Can I give some advice too to the ladies?
Yes, absolutely. Give some advice.
It's to the tribe members out there that are ladies. I know we do get turned on, like Shake said, when we hear someone that has really high credit score as a lady. But ladies, you need to run if you have a nigga like Shake saying, "Oh, my dick got hard because she got an 800 credit score." Why are you counting my money? Why are you counting my credit, nigga?
Why are you counting his? Nigga, I don't understand. Why is it okay?
Because I'm in my
like
feminine
his,
energy and I should
yours.
be like this. What do you mean?
Because if you're a broke nigga, you cannot. I ain't gonna say if you're a person with a bad credit score, you don't want to combine yourself with another person with a bad credit score. I feel like somebody with a good credit score is gonna elevate me as a person. It's not to ball your bread. It's to elevate me as a person. Because eventually, my finances and your finances will be mixed if we are planning to move that way.
No,
nothing equals penurious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Damn, you on a roll today.
Okay.
You know why I'm laughing? I'm laughing because that shit. Shake said that shit make him horny. In my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, if I whisper my credit score in a chick ear, like, will that make her count? Like
foreplay.
Yeah, I got an 800. I have an 870 credit score, baby.
350.
So, I don't know. And I see we starting to talk about credit score and finances.
This is why I'm saying y'all would judge a nigga credit score, because don't let a nigga whisper in your ear, 250. She gonna be like, what?
It go that low.
You dry up so damn quick, you get 250.
You start second guessing your decisions.
Let me ask y'all this, since we jumping in on the finance tip, right? So I'm just going to ask y'all a little question now. Is financial compatibility more important than emotional compatibility in a relationship? Because, we talking about credit card and finances and stuff. What y'all think?
Is it more important?
How you feel? 50-50? Y'all feel 50-50?
You go, TJ. You tell us how you feel about this one. I'm just curious from your opinion.
I'm gonna be honest. In the past, I was building niggas up and bitches up. I mean, I remember taking care of every partner that I was in a relationship with, except for maybe like 2 or 3 of them. And at this age, I need you to have emotional intelligence and some financial intelligence as well.
Which one is more important?
I think they're both equally important.
No, you don't.
Okay. Equally.
You know what?
Even if you could say, I'm not the greatest with my finances, but I would trust you to handle that. Like, can you support me in that? That's even more than enough.
That's key.
Like, can you help me with that? If someone can vocalize that, because you have to have emotional intelligence to say that to someone that you're talking to.
As a man, emotional is more important than financial as a man, right? Because
as a man, yeah.
I have never had access to a woman's money, right? And I feel like that's something really important to keep in mind as a man. Like, I don't expect money from my lady, right? My lady may expect money from me. So that's why I don't think that financial compatibility is as important as a man. Like, I'd rather you not fuck me up and get in my way and fuck my head up so I can't make money, right? You need to be emotionally connected with me so that you help motivate me to make this bread, and then I can help trickle it down to everybody else. But I'm not looking for you to help support us, moving forward, in my opinion.
But Mash, but you be open to both though. Like, if she left money on your nightstand to go get your dreads done, like you
nigga. If I woke up in the middle of the morning, if I woke up from a dream and my shirt was raining $100 bills on me like a stripper, I would be so happy. I would wake up like, yes,
okay, so you would be happier, but it's not the baseline. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not a requirement. It's not a requirement.
So you. Sorry for the interruption, tribe, but it's your boy Shake.
Oh yeah, and it's me, your boy Flash the Philosopher from
The Sophisticatedly Ratchet Podcast.
Gang. And guess what? We have an incredible opportunity for you.
Yes, we do. Are you a small business owner? Do you own or run a barbershop, a nail salon, a hair braiding salon, a car detail shop, or even a restaurant?
Nah, maybe you're a lawyer. You might even be a real estate agent, rapper. Either way, you out here with a hustle, right?
Well, we have an exciting opportunity for you. We would like to highlight you in this section of our next week's episode.
Oh yeah, on gang. And guess what? For $75, we can host a 30-second ad for your services. Maybe you want more airtime. Guess what? $150 will get you 60 seconds of ad space. And maybe you're doing something like a discount or offer for your business, your website, or even your social media.
Facts. This is a great opportunity for an entrepreneur to get in front of a growing millennial audience. If you're interested, you should email us at soratchetpodcast@gmail.com.
You already know. Sorry for intruding, but let's get back to the show, y'all. All right.
You're good with a perennial chick. Okay, I got you.
That's
So for me, yeah, I feel like they're equally important, right? Just like TJ, but I get where Mash is coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because as men, you're the provider. But I feel like emotional compatibility gets you through like the good times and the bad, right? Because you need that emotional support. But at the end of the day, finances are the reason why most relationships fall apart. Okay, It's just what it is. It's just most relationships. This is not a shake fact. This is a real fact. Like most relationships fall apart. I'm not gonna give you as a percentage because that will turn into a shake fact. So
you're aware. See, emotional intelligence to know you're aware. You're aware.
We're getting there.
I do feel like they're equally important, but finances are really important and shit. Because I don't want a chick that's just blowing her money all the time. Because now, when you start mixing your finances and you guys start having joint bank accounts, what can I expect from you then?
Shit.
Like, yo, what can I expect from you then? You know what I'm saying? Can I expect you gonna dip into our funds and go to the casino with that shit? Or can I expect, you know what I'm saying? You gonna dip into our funds and give it a, you know what I'm saying? And do some financial and just start going buying Birkin bags and shit. Like, I have to be aware of shit like that.
You touched on something really, really clutch, and I don't think we spoke about it. Like, how would you handle if your partner had a gambling problem? Right? How would you handle if your partner had a gambling problem? They got the number
on the back of the ticket, nigga. You gotta keep showing it to them, nigga. Call this shit.
No.
Call this number.
If your partner had
the fuck?
Nah, but if your partner had a gambling problem, you gotta allocate that money. And they gotta, it is what it is. You gotta have a conversation, and that money gotta funnel through the partner who does not have a gambling problem. Because I can't so if you want to gamble, here's $40 and you ain't getting more than that. That's it.
That ain't gambling.
Give me your card.
No, but whatever it is, whether it's 40, whether it's 100, whatever that cap is for that gambling, it ceases there. Like that's it. So you have to have a partner, and I don't think you should be, and that needs to be your money that you're gambling with. So if you choose from your paycheck to gamble your money, you know what I mean? But and you have a gambling problem, and you say, hey, and we can, let's say you get $1,000 and I'm taking $600 to put up, and then you want to take your $200 that's allocated to go gamble, that's on you. But you can't. That person that's gambling can't be responsible for the money because obviously they have a problem, and that's an addictive behavior. So they have to look into that.
Yeah, I got one rule for that. Like, don't play with the house money, like the real house money. Fuck the casino, nigga. Don't play with the real house money, because niggas is allowed to have they hobbies and spend your money if you feel like you make money. Because now, granted, I know a lot of gamblers. I'm gonna be honest. I come from a family, a lotto niggas. You know what I'm saying? I would have to go through they always designated me as the lotto counter and shit, because I would have to go and look for the numbers, and they give me a stack of the shit to be like, go through this. And I'm sitting here like, why this shit compiled to this high, nigga?
It's like a Bible.
Yeah. And it's like they already went through this shit one time, but they like, nah, in case I missed something, just go
double check it.
Yeah, you got better eyes than me, nigga. Go ahead and double check these. Yeah. So it's like, damn, nigga, but I definitely feel like some of my family could have used some gambling stuff, and like my pops, he was a big gambler. He always gambled on like horses and shit, but it never came to the house. Like I said, we still had food on the table. We still had the necessities that
Right.
didn't make the gambling a problem. Now, granted, I would always be like, why we keep going to see the horses and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, we ever
Take
going
it to
like,
Aqueduct?
yeah, like all the time. I'm saying like, but nah, it was just his thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's how parents be unconsciously bringing their kids into the gambling shit. When they were like, Flash is such a good counter. Count that money, Flash. And now all of a sudden, you in the middle of the whole gambling shit. This is you in the middle of the dominoes game. Were they ever betting on dominoes though?
Nah, not dominoes.
really?
But
Okay.
you know what's fucked up? Me thinking about that. It's like as a kid, even I'm seeing like all my older relatives gamble, but in my mom seeing that, I see them doing this thing, but I'm not seeing nothing change around.
Bro.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That, and that's the wild part for me.
Facts.
But I ain't gonna hold you though. I did have a family member. I can't blow him up, but the nigga won won $100,000 or some shit, maybe, and that nigga just disappeared. Like this is one of those things too. Where it's
I didn't
like,
even owe money though. That goes away real quick. So he back now? He back?
He back.
He disappeared for like a year at most.
with
Yeah, he done messed up that money.
He back.
Yeah, you know he done messed up that
back.
money.
He living in the grandma basement again,
Nigga,
right?
I'm talking about like
Flash.
wife and kids and the whole shit. Nigga said, I'm out. Came
Yo,
back
he
like,
said,
yo.
Bye.
Flash, I never thought about it till you said that, but my grandfather, God bless his soul, my great grandfather, he used to play numbers, right? So he would go to the number spot and play numbers every fucking day, and he never won. Well, if he did, he never brought it back to grandma, right? But he used to go religiously, and I think that's why I don't gamble now, because I never seen him hit enough to be like it's worth it. He played my whole life, not even his whole life. He played as long as I knew him as a man. Every day he played lotto, but I never seen him win. So
You know
I
what's
never got
crazy?
into gambling because of that.
You know what's crazy?
Right.
I knew people who I would always mention that shit when I was younger. I was always a money conscious Scrooge McDuck type nigga when I was growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out
So
to
when
Scrooge.
people-
Shout out to Scrooge.
Shout out to Scrooge. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So when people told me about playing the numbers and shit and how they was making yo, I hit for $200. I'd be like, but how much did you spend this year on that shit? Like, yeah, like
$20 a week.
Point, all you doing is
$20
winning
a
your money
week.
back. That's why I've never really been into gambling. I'm the type of nigga that could sit down at the blackjack table. I'm up double. I'm taking all my shit and I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.
Yeah.
Or if I lose it all, I'm up and I'm on. I'm not going to get more money. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna hold
Definitely
you.
agree.
It's not that I don't like gambling. I like gambling. I just don't like who I become when I gamble. That's my problem. And
Who's this nigga
Who
talking
do you
about?
become, Flash, the
no,
philosopher?
because
Who do you
I'm
become?
A loser. That's
A loser? He becomes a
no.
loser.
No, actually, this is what I want to say. Now, I've lost before. Don't get it twisted. Gambling was not always a positive thing for me, but the last time I really gambled, so I was working at a place where we wasn't supposed to be gambling, of course, and we was playing dice and shit, CeeLo. And, it was a bunch of niggas who was working, and we was betting money. It wasn't like, we was betting like, 10, 20s, whatever. And at some point you realize, all right, I'm hitting the bank for my paycheck, so I got to stop at some point. And I was up so much that niggas had to get out the game because my hand was so hot. And I start just becoming this enigma where I start talking shit and I'm making niggas feel away. And I remember the dude who was like, it was me and him versus one-on-one. I was up like $1,800 on the nigga and shit. And then I work with this guy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm striking dice. I know he got kids and shit. I'm like, fuck them kids. Cause I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win, boy. And it's funny because I was winning so much that when I looked up, it's like, damn, I seen him looking at me like, nigga, you're taking it all. And I start looking around the circle, and the niggas just looking at me like, I ain't playing with this nigga. I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. One nigga had a sledgehammer in his hand. We was joking, of course. But he was sick, but this is how we joking shit. But he was like, let me know. I take him out for you because they know I had the money hand. My shit was too hot. And, I got to the point where I had to find myself in that match. And I said, you know what? Let me keep doing double or nothing. That way I could at least get it down. Because I started to have a heart as my hand was hot. So this is my problem. I didn't like who I became, but I had to dial it back. So,
Wow.
I said it to say like, it ain't me.
Yeah.
But,
I get that.
Losing
So
yourself in the wins, bro.
I want to know. Sometimes, when we're in these relationships, we have different financial.
Wait. I'm so sorry. I want to hear what you think, TJ. I didn't hear your thoughts on what you thought as far as, do you feel like
I can't date anyone that has a gambling problem at all.
Why?
Addiction in anything, because I like my coins.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Mo and I, we go to
Yes.
any casino, we have like a $50 limit. And
Hello.
after she gets her $50, I be like, give me your $50 right now. You can pay with
Yeah.
any winnings that you have. And after those winnings are done, we are done. We get our money
We're done.
back. I cannot play, I cannot be with
I
anyone
agree.
that has a gambling addiction, any addiction that revolves around money. Smoking is an addiction. Okay. Like you're spending your money on shit like that. I can't deal with that because I'm frugal in that sense. I'm watching you spend
Yeah.
your money recklessly. I'm bringing it up. I can't do that. It's
agree.
not in my wheelhouse. I'm complete.
Yeah.
You can move on, Mo.
No. She said it. No, you said it excellent. Excellent. So I do want to talk about obviously we're talking about financial decisions and things of that nature, but I do want to know, should the breadwinner have more influence on the financial decisions if you're in a relationship?
No, I
According to
don't think so. I
Exactly.
I feel like it depends on how you guys need to allocate finances, and whose skills are better. Right?
Ah,
So I may be the breadwinner, but I suck at making sure that I put money for vacation, money for retirement, money for groceries, right? You need to have someone that's organized and that understands how to balance the checkbook, the finances, right?
okay.
So no, not at
I
all.
absolutely. I absolutely agree, and that's kind of my sentiments exactly. Just because you are the breadwinner does not necessarily mean that you are great financially. Let's say that again. Just because you are the breadwinner does not mean that you are great financially. So you may have that partner that's stronger than you in the finances and may make less money than you. And you are aware of that and say, hey, babe,
Hmm.
I'm going to let you, I'm going to give you the paycheck for you to allocate it to where it needs to go. Yes, he or she will have their own money, whatever the case may be. But I know that you're stronger in this area, right? Because this is the conversation that we discuss. And I could tell you, I just be blowing the money on foolishness, but I know you are thorough in this
Not I
area.
am.
So, right. So, and it could be vice versa. Maybe the breadwinner, it depends. That's why I said it doesn't mean that they're not always financial stable, but some breadwinners may be stronger. So it depends on the relationship. That's
So
Hmm.
there's a certain power dynamic that you can't ignore when a person is the breadwinner. Period. Okay, there is a power dynamic, right? But at the end of the day, it's up to the breadwinner because the relationship is not going to work out unless he sees the other person as a partner and recognizes he or she sees that other
right.
person as a partner and recognizes the value that they have. That's why I
Ding
like
that
what
man.
TJ
Ding
said,
that man.
right?
Ding
Like
that
that.
man.
TJ said that
Ding that
you
man.
might be good at this and
Okay.
I might be good at that. Even though I'm making less money, I still have a lot of value because I know how to do these things, or I know how to balance the checkbook. This is what I do, okay? And I know how to dial it back when you're spending too much. I know how to help you dial it back. You know what I'm saying? So recognize your partner's value, and also respect is king. You know what I'm saying? Like, and unless you guys have respect for each
Absolutely.
other, it's not gonna work.
There you go.
Agreed. I also agree that there's a power dynamic when you are the breadwinner.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
haven't seen it practiced in real life where breadwinner gives their money to someone else I me personally I've never seen that.
Right.
But
Well,
I
that's
do
okay. That's
think
your truth.
that there has to be a certain level of understanding that I'm giving you this money so you can, do what's best for us. That's true 100%.
And that takes a lot of emotional intelligence because a lot
It
of men
does.
can have a lot of money, or even women. I have a lot of money and they spend it how they want to spend it because I got the money, but you need emotional intelligence when you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
you're aware of
Flash.
what you're good at, what you're not good at.
Yeah, I
There you go
mean,
there, TJ.
I ain't gonna hold you. All right, we said should the breadwinner have more influence on the financial decisions?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I should. Like, and I don't say yeah, I have to be the breadwinner, but I can't be making all this money and it's like I got a vision. Now, if you good with finances and shit, don't get it twisted. I give you the finances, but you got to understand my vision. And I'm just speaking for me. If I'm the breadwinner, it's like you can't be putting me in no shit that don't look like my bread. In the terms of like, if I'm number one, I gotta trust you. You know what I'm saying? Especially if we talking about can you control the money and shit like that? Because I like organizations like that. I don't think I'm the best financial person, but at the same time, yeah, I got a vision for what I want my financial freedom to buy me to a certain degree. So I'm a visionary when it comes to the sense of if I'm if I'm the breadwinner, you better be doing the right things with my bread, or else I got to just do this shit myself. You know what I'm saying?
And
So I do feel like they should
that's
have
fine, Flash.
a bunch of influence, absolutely to a certain degree. But however, can I involve my partner to make critical and crucial decisions if they're just better at money with me? Yes, but once again, you better be relying on me too in terms of like how big, not even how big the vision can get, but like, are we doing the best shit with the money if I'm the breadwinner?
Right,
You know
I
what?
agree, but that's a conversation, like you said. That's a conversation, like you said. If you're making the breadwinner and you have your vision, you go to your partner. Hey, hun, this is my vision with this, right? And then you're gonna say, I'm allocating that amount of money to do whatever.
Yeah,
This money, right? So I
no,
mean,
because if I'm making bank and then we like I give you all the money and we in a trailer park, something don't add up,
well, that's
Yo,
nigga.
yo,
we know that's
Shay,
ridiculous. Go ahead,
yo,
Mash.
Vlad,
And I'm
Vlad,
be mad.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, yo, if I'm
ahead,
making
man.
all the
Hilarious.
money and I'm giving you the money to, make purchases around the house, we not
Oh,
eating.
I heard that.
We not eating store brand shit.
oh.
Like we not doing that. If I'm giving you enough money for
I
us
want
to
brioche
live
bread,
nicely,
my nigga. Give me
yeah, I want
bread, bro.
brioche. I want brioche
Yeah.
bread on my French toast. I mean, I don't want no wonder shit. You know what I mean? I don't want you giving
But
me
that's
clothes from
fine. Y'all have that
Target.
conversation, babe. This is the type of bread I like. I don't care
Nah,
what it is.
value
I want
be
this
good
kind of
shit,
bread. I
though.
want
But
this.
if she's in control of the finances and I'm the nigga supplying it, it's got to be a certain standard that we got in this household. Like, we're not gonna be
I think that's
slumming.
fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because you decide where the money go.
And that doesn't mean-
I'm the one who makes that decision.
and we
Like,
got it. And
I'm
even though
setting
we're
the
talking,
standard.
and even though we're talking about finances, I agree. That doesn't mean you lower your standards. She just, she just knows how to allocate it. But so you could still have the finer things, but have an allocation of money because she's stronger. Doesn't mean you're gonna go from
Taste.
knows how to budget and allocate that money.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna go pick out spam for what? We have the money to do so. But I'm just that's you get what I'm saying?
Because she got you
why
drinking
do we-
Poland Spring instead of Perrier
Right.
and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I want element.
Look at the glass bottles.
You go to the store, you get the elemental shit. Give me
Mountain
that
Valley,
one. I don't
nigga.
want
That's the one in the glass bottle. That's the one TJ and them be
That's
drinking.
the best
Mountain-
one. Yeah.
Mountain Valley.
Chica.
Spring water.
Topo
Mountain
Chica,
Valley.
that's
You
the
said
type
what?
of
Blue
mineral
water?
I want sparkling
Okay.
Topo Chica. Give me
You
that.
want
Topo
sparkling
Chica.
water.
See,
Okay.
that's what she gotta help your ass. You know what I'm saying? She gotta stop you. You're a monster.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, even though you making money, you could still be perennious. You could still be perennious. All right.
Yes.
Here we go. Okay.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, it's a numbers game. If you spending more than you make, son, you broke. It's what it is. You could be making $200 a year, and if you spending that shit on a regular, you busting out all that money all the time. Like if she's better at controlling that and controlling you from being out of control, and she got to bring some great value shit in the house, nigga, you gotta accept that shit. Great value is some good shit too, bro.
Nigga. If I'm wearing Jordache jeans and she got Louis Vuitton everything,
This is
that's
what
a
I'm
problem.
saying. This is
but
what
that's
I'm
the
saying.
problem.
Well, that's
But nigga,
ridiculous.
she saved up from her
That
own
would be-
shit, nigga. You spent
No,
all your money, bro.
I'm the breadwinner. If I'm the breadwinner and I got on Jordache jeans
tell him.
and she got on some Gucci Louis Prada,
Tell
problem.
him. Tell
Yeah,
him.
Problem.
Well, that would be yes. I agree. That'd be a
Mo
problem.
said
You gotta-
that's
you
the
gotta match each other's
conversation.
fine.
She
That's
said
a
it
conversation.
depends on how you
Yeah.
allocate the money.
It depends.
You have a
Nobody-
budget for
No, right.
clothing. You have a
Clothing.
budget for groceries.
There you go.
So yeah, and just to that point, it's like I don't think the money should be looked at as like whoever's not the breadwinner. It shouldn't be looked at like, oh, this is my money to make my life the best way possible. It's a team effort at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So we need to allocate so that we both look fly, so that we both enjoying life. It's not meant to siphon your life to be
There
that
you go.
much better than me to where I can't enjoy my shit. This is all I'm saying. So yeah, my vision, you gotta handle that, especially
You
if
gotta have the same vision.
whatever, right? Yeah, we
gotta be on the
we
same
don't gotta be
vision.
the same vision. Cause look, we could upgrade. I don't gotta have the same. Like you got cool visions too, and I could afford this shit. Let's upgrade.
Right.
And cause even if I got some better shit, let me take you up too, nigga. Don't know why you gotta always stay down there. No, we deserve it all. I think the world is
And
full
that's
of
how it should-
abundance. So fuck that.
That's how it
No,
should be.
Come on.
I agree, and that's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Choose the right partner.
Definitely choose the right partner. I got a hypothetical question that I want to.
We like hypotheticals, Mo.
Facts.
I mean, Mash loves hypothetical
You do.
questions. Okay, he's the hypothetical man. So, here we go. It's a hypothetical. Remember, if you have a joint bank account with a given partner who has been supporting their financially irresponsible parent their whole life, would you be upset if they use money from your joint account?
100% yes.
Absolutely yes.
100% yes. 100% yes.
So
Yo, Nash and
So-
TJ immediately answered.
so
Yeah,
man.
toxic.
I mean, my thing is, you knew that this person had this bill their whole life. This is a person that they took care of their whole life. I feel like maybe you guys can budget for that. You know what I'm saying? I think if they
your finances, not mine.
you can't tell me I'm not taking care of my mother. Okay, if I've been taking care of her my whole life, I've been open about it. This is not something that's coming out the blue.
Right.
You knew this. We knew this the entire time we were dating. Now we decided we moving in together. Now it's a problem. I'm sorry. No, you're not gonna tell me we're not. So we're gonna budget for this. Okay, my mother needs help. I'm gonna make sure her bills is paid because she is financially irresponsible. I love her. Okay, I'm gonna keep
Get him,
working.
TJ. Get him, TJ.
keep
Get him,
working with
TJ.
her.
I love this one. I love
freeze
Go
that
ahead.
nigga.
See,
No,
Shake is not
freeze
the
that
villain in this
nigga.
one.
No.
Go ahead, Shake. I like this scenario. I like this scenario.
Yeah,
Ooh, it's a
I
tricky
say
one.
for me,
ahead.
I ain't gonna be mad if I like the family member.
Right.
I feel like, and I've had to go through times where I gotta help people, and sometimes I gotta run motherfuckers down for my money back and shit, and I hate that feeling. But I do feel like helping family is fine. Helping family overly with our joint account, now that I gotta see that shit, we should be having conversations, and there's got to be a cutoff, because I'm not here to feed somebody's life, knowing that nigga, that's part of my money. The joint's coming over on my side now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was 50-50, but once you cross over that 50 line, we got to make more decisions together, because now you taking more than you feel entertained. And I don't like that too much. So
I agree with you, Flash. I was gonna say, if I'm taking care, it's my parent, right? So I've been taking care of my parent. Yes, you're aware that I've been taking care of my parent, right? Let's say for whatever month, this month I just came up short. That's my hey babe, do you mind if I go in a joint account to pay? You know, do you mind if I utilize the money from the joint? You know, I may, you may have to ask that question because we're in it together. And
But who
I'm just saying.
matters too, though? Who matters too? I ain't gonna hold you. Don't
Right.
don't give
Right.
it to Ray, who got the gambling problem.
No,
That's
That's
what I
always
was
in it.
right about to say
right.
that.
No, you're giving it
There's
to
an
your,
exception
right. You're giving it
that.
to
Only
right. So then
exception.
there's a right. Absolutely, it's a conversation. Like the example that I use is my mom, right? So if I
Okay.
just fell short for this particular month because I've been handling it, but this month for whatever reason I fell short. Hey, hun, do you mind if I go in a joint bank account and take this money just to pay her phone bill, and I'll whatever, I'll put it back in or whatever it is, or pay her rent, because remember, she's financially irresponsible. So and then that would have to be a conversation. He may say, you know what, babe, I'm not comfortable with that. Like, no, all right, well then you got to find other ways. But it's always a conversation. And joint bank accounts is very tricky. It's not that money is really for you and your partner, not for you to be taking care of other things outside of that. So this is why it's a hypothetical and a controversial
Question for you, Mo.
Yes.
If your partner said no, what would you do?
It's hard, but I gotta respect my partner's decision too. Like if they said no, it's their money.
What would you do?
I would have to figure out how I'm gonna get the money if I don't have it.
You wouldn't use it behind their back or anything like that.
No, I wouldn't, because now you're gonna see. Yeah, I'm not even gonna do all of that because you're gonna see that we have a joint account, and then that's gonna cause a bigger argument. I may already argue with you like, damn, you really told me no, but then to just go for what?
Mo,
You said
this
no,
what
but
we-
I still have to respect your decision because it's not just my money, and I have to be cognizant. It's not my money.
Mo,
You
Mo,
have
this
your
what we
entire.
doing. This
You're
what we
right.
doing.
My
Huh?
money.
This is what we
Right.
doing, right? Because my problem is if my mother get kicked out of the house, she's living with us. Okay, you want to make that decision?
Right, so that's an
this is
option,
what's gonna
right,
happen.
there you
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the money in this month. I'm gonna put the money back when I get paid. I'm gonna give
Right.
more money. Okay, so we're gonna come to
Yeah.
a compromise. All right, I'm still taking the money, but I'm gonna put the money back. I'm gonna have to put more money in now because
That's why I said
because
too,
I
you
came
get
up
it,
short
put it
this
back
week.
in.
You see that energy right there? Negative for me. That
Yeah.
for me, that's
Fact.
triggering.
You gotta discuss
if we
it,
got
though.
a,
I agree.
if we got a joint account and you telling me what you doing with our money, that's a problem. Like, because
Yeah.
I'd imagine that in the scenario we have this joint account for a purpose, right?
Right.
We're saving this money to buy a house. We're saving this money for our child's college. We're saving this money for our next vacation. And if it's not important to you, then that's a problem, right? Because I thought that this was the goal that we were trying to achieve as a collective, right? The minute you start telling me what you're going to do with our money, that's a problem. That's a flag for me. You know what I mean? I need a conversation, and I need you to know that I approve or disapprove of that request. And like TJ said, what you going to do? Because now you got a choice to make. Now you either gonna fuck this relationship up and make that relationship be good, or you gonna make this relationship good, and they got to figure out what they're gonna do. That's my 2 cents.
I agree,
on that.
and that's why I said I was still, because at the end of the day, even though it may hurt me, right? Because it hurts me because you don't want to, but I have to respect you. You're my partner.
That's right.
So if you say no, and I'm just like, damn, but that's my mother. Like, you wouldn't even let me, but I have to respect it, right? So I can't. So I'm not gonna go in and take the money because that's your money
The
too.
The key word that you use, Mo, is irresponsible parent or family.
Right,
member.
I agree.
I cannot be responsible for irresponsible. The only exception to this is like your mom is sick, your dad is sick, your family member is sick.
That's why we use this hypothetical.
That is completely different. But if it's irresponsible, that don't got shit to do with me. She can't pay her phone bill.
Issue.
She don't need a phone. If she's irresponsible with her rent, she not prioritizing her shelter. That's a problem.
She just
That's not our problem. That's not our problem. So the key word was irresponsible.
So
It's
that's why,
absolutely, and that's why we chose
Well,
this particular question.
but that's why I'm gonna put
it's
extra
different, right?
That's why I'm gonna put extra money in the account because it is my problem. Okay, even if I'm telling you I'm taking
Put more money
out,
in your own
but
account so that you can give it to your mama.
But I'm gonna
not
put
the
more.
joint account.
No. I'm gonna. If I ran out of money, I don't have any extra money, and I gotta use this.
You're
to help her.
irresponsible. You shouldn't be
whatever.
taking care of nobody
No, but
else.
I'm not
If you ran out of
irresponsible.
money,
I'm
you're
not
irresponsible.
because I'm going to put it back when I get paid. This money is going to go back.
Ain't nobody got
I'm
time
not
for that. That's not like
deciding what we're doing with the money.
Gambling.
I'm not deciding what I'm doing with our money. I'm just saying, okay, I'm just gonna borrow from us. You can't tell me I can't borrow from us. Is that what it
You
is?
can't. It's a
TJ.
conversation, Mo said.
TJ, I rarely agree with you, and it feels kind of weird. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Shit ain't gonna work.
This is why it's a hypothetical question. You see how many different scenarios and outcomes we get in, so it's crazy. And I agree too. And I'm playing all aspects, of course, but it is true. It's an irresponsible person in your family that you chose to take care of because they irresponsible.
She made bad financial decisions. She invested.
What
in
happened?
Stocks.
Well,
she played the numbers
but then.
too much.
But then you're also kind of enabling the person too, because they just leaning. You're enabling the person too, because they just leaning on you, because they know that they're irresponsible. And they're gonna come to you, and you're gonna take care of it as well.
Yeah.
So it's so many different factors.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah.
So many. So
real quick, I just want to jump in real quick and point out our backgrounds. For those who don't know, we on YouTube.
Oh,
We
go
out
ahead.
here, all right. Listening to our lovely voices on the audio, but my homie TJ got a background that triggered me as a child. She got Scrooge McDuck, all right. And I don't know who watched DuckTales as a kid, but I did. And Scrooge McDuck was a rich uncle. And this rich uncle would dive into his vault, all right? And his vault was full of gold coins. And as a kid, that's how I envisioned abundance. I thought you had to be Scrooge McDuck type of rich in order to have the type of life that I wanted as a kid. So for those out there, look at these backgrounds. Scrooge McDuck is that nigga. All right, Scrooge McDuck is that nigga.
Yo, bro, if you really swim in freaking in coins like that, bro,
you dirty.
Instant death, bro.
You dirty.
Yeah,
instant
no,
death.
Hell yeah, that shit heavy as hell.
100%.
You're gonna be
going
hurt.
through that shit.
100%.
I'm pretty sure they did a
Definitely gonna be
cameo on Family Guy when Peter jumped into the joint and just.
Oh my god!
Don't try that at home, kids. Don't try that at home.
Yes, don't try that at home.
No, let's show everybody's background. Mo,
Okay, let me show my background.
Okay, Riri.
We got Dave Chappelle being locked
Rich
up.
bitch.
They won't let me out.
Gang.
Yeah, shout out to 50. Shout out to Riri.
Yeah.
Rihanna. Shout out to 50.
Southside,
And
we
shout out
down,
to
we out here.
Chappelle and Scrooge.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I had so much fun talking about this, y'all. Like finances and credit cards and all of that is very important when you're in a relationship. I mean, it's always a good thing to have a conversation about it. So, when you're with your bae, make sure these are things that you're talking about with your significant other, because it's very important. So definitely got to have a conversation.
Real quick, I just want to say, yo, Tasha, let me stick with that man. All right, Tasha, don't
Stick
leave
beside
that
him.
man. All
Stick
right?
beside him.
There's still
Tasha.
faith. There's some
Stick
things
beside
about
him.
him that you really like. All right, and don't let his money be the deciding factor as to why y'all can't be together. Let it be something else, not the money, because you can fix money. Money's just money, right? There might be things about him that you really, really like and appreciate. So work through it. If you can't work through it, that's something different. But don't let that be the deciding factor.
Yeah. And
Tasha, don't listen to that man. Don't listen to that man. Okay, don't be digmatized. Do not be digmatized. Have a conversation. Make sure that you are communicating with your partner, and you both are on the same page, and you come up with a plan, and he's executing that plan. Okay. Yeah. Do not just say, "Oh, you just gonna stick with him," and I'm gonna stand beside him. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb.
Let me tell you something, bro. Good dick be making the chick blurry on their credit score. They don't even see that shit.
Anyway.
Not over here. Not our tribe members. Not the female tribe members in our group. Not in our tribe.
Tosh, thank you for DMing us, guys. You could always DM us because we will make a topic out of it.
DM and email us too. Email us too, please. SoRatchetPodcast@gmail.com. All that.
There you go. So I want to go into no bad days. Let's get this out.
No bad days.
Hey.
Cue the music.
It's gonna be a great ass day because I said it was gonna be a great ass day. I won't accept nothing else. Nothing bad will enter my day. Say that shit like you mean it. Howl it. No bad days.
No.
Let's go.
No bad days. So I'm just gonna give us a little tip based off of our topic that we did today. So when you guys are in a joint relationship, you should have 4 accounts.
4.
Okay? 4 accounts. Let's talk about why. The first account is a joint account where you guys each put your respective money into that account. That account takes care of all the household items, anything that needs to be paid, all the bills, right? The second account should be a savings account where you guys pick a number that you want to each put into the savings account. That particular account should have 2 signatures. Can't get it out without the 2 signatures. It's a savings account.
Locked down.
The third account should be
I like that.
His account where he has his money. He can do whatever he wants to do with his money. That's his money. The fourth account is her account. She can do whatever she wants with her money. Those are the 4 accounts, guys, that if you're in a relationship and we're doing the joint accounts and stuff, that's how it should be looked at. This way, everything is organized. You have, once again, the joint account where you're paying household items, the second account, which is a saving account, which requires 2 signatures, can't touch it, one without the other. And then you each have your own respective accounts to do what you want to do, because everybody's entitled to their own money. They work hard and they get to do what they want to do. Yeah. So that is my no bad day.
I love that. That's good advice. Has anyone done that? Even in the tribe, I want to know. Has anyone done that in the tribe? Put it in the comment section. But has any one of you guys done that?
Yeah. I had a joint account with a shorty before.
I always had my own shit though. I had to have my little own account that I could dip into and shit for vacations and side shit I want to do with the homies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've had joint accounts where we were saving money for like trips and things like that. So I haven't had 4. I ain't never had no elaborate shit like that. That's a really good idea. That's pretty cool. I like that.
You know for me, that would be for marriage. I think dating. I don't
definitely
see
marriage.
that for dating, or maybe living together.
Even moving in.
Yeah, living together, moving in. Living together and marriage, definitely.
Gotta be
absolutely
a joint account.
That's for Tasha for sure.
Yeah, this is living. This is in a relationship when you are now combining households and or marriage. I would say yes.
That's for me and my financial irresponsible mom too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I say I definitely had one too. I had a joint account, and we even used to have a joint phone account with Shorty, and this is why I stopped doing automatic payments on shit, because the automatic payments coming out for all the accounts, both phones and shit like that. And granted, people go through shit with their job, they lose their job, but then my problem was that when she got her job back, it wasn't money being put back in, but yet money was being taken back out, and you gotta be responsible for that shit.
For real.
So
pay attention.
I got a problem.
Pay attention, and don't be out there. If I'm paying your phone bill, don't be out there playing Candy Crush all crazy and shit, spending money on type of crazy shit. Like nigga, you ever had somebody that spent mad money on games and shit? Like nigga spend $100. What? Nigga, just wait. You gotta wait till the next day. I'm sorry.
I can't.
Yeah, microtransactions are real points
for the next day.
Who did the word of the week tally for today?
So that would be me, and I don't know, how you guys want to handle this, but I won.
I want to recount.
It was rigged. I want to recount.
Are you surprised?
Nah, he got that. He got that.
No, he did. He won.
You got with the win.
Congratulations, Mash. You won.
1 for Flash, 1 for Mo, 1 for TJ, and 3 for myself.
What about me? I
Shake
had 2, bro.
Shake said, yeah, Shake had 2.
2 for
Oh,
Shake.
you 2? Okay.
It was a lowly 2, nigga. It didn't count. You didn't win,
So,
nigga.
what was the total number, Mash? What was the total number?
2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
She wants to do math.
Okay, so tribe, that means be lit right now. If you had 8 sips.
All right, give us a closeout sentence, Mash. Come on.
Life is hard, but it's even harder when you penurious.
Facts! Ding that man.
Yeah.
Ding him.
Take a sip. Like, what y'all
That was a
doing?
good one.
Nah, you're right.
You deserve
like
the crown
that.
this week, even though I don't like
Take
your
a sip,
name.
TJ.
That was great.
Hey, this is a weird week for us, TJ. This is crazy.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm about to even in the
Be like
mental
that.
health check-in.
Yo,
Ugh.
yeah.
Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. We're trying to get to our 1,000. Okay,
That's right.
On YouTube.
That's right.
Let's get
Run
this
it up,
going.
gang. Run it
Let's
up.
get this going. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I think it was great. It was amazing. We dropped some facts. We dropped things for you guys. Tasha, make sure you hear this episode because you asked a question and we answered. Okay.
Right.
So
Peace.
with that being said, we love you guys.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
We love you a long time. We love you a long time.